Hi, I'm Lucy and today I am going to talk about my journey learning Chinese in Taiwan. So usually I share a little about my life here in Taiwan, and if you like the video, please don't forget to click that like button and subscribe and ring the bell, and it will let you know when I have more videos out. And yeah, it'll be great support for me. In Taiwan, when I use just a little, I mean really just a little Chinese in my daily life, Taiwanese people are always really surprised and really happy to hear it. Even if it's just something very small, like saying 早安 or telling them that I need to take the elevator to 一楼. You can see the look on their face, they're so happy. I think in England, if foreigners are in England, it's just expected that they should speak English. You come to our country, you should speak our language. To be honest, I think we're a little rude and a little narrow-minded about how difficult learning a language is. But in Taiwan, that is obviously not the case. When people are happy to hear me speak Chinese and they'll be like, whoa, you can speak. And I'll be like, oh, 一点点. I'm so embarrassed, like just a little. Usually their next question is, how long have you been here? And then I have to answer, 12 years. And you can see the look on their face. Huh? Yeah, maybe that's a little less impressive. The fact that you can say good morning after 12 years, not so excited for me then. But they're never rude about it. They're never like, 12 years? That's all you got? Never. I've always felt in Taiwan that people are just very happy that you're willing to try, that you're at least putting in the effort. And I'm going to be honest, I think that's one of the reasons why learning Chinese in Taiwan is so difficult, because it's not that I'm blaming Taiwanese people for my lack of motivation, but I feel like Taiwanese people really are so kind, to the point that even if their English isn't great, they will happily try to speak English to me. They will try to use what they've got to communicate or to help me or to direct me the way I need to go. They're so lovely. And you know, if they hear that I want to learn Chinese, they are very fast to offer their services. Oh, you can practice with me. You can practice. Go! They're really happy to help. But while the thought is there, actually, it's very difficult to suddenly perform. Oh, what should I say? What should I talk about? I don't know. And then not just that, when I try to speak, people don't understand, because Chinese is such a difficult language. It's so difficult, and it's very frustrating when you think you've got the vocabulary down and then you say it and nobody has a clue what you are trying to say. Because while your phonics are perfectly correct, you say it in a different tone and suddenly it means something totally different or nothing at all. So since living in Taiwan, I have tried to learn Chinese off and on. When I first came here, Nanny Nicole, my favorite Taiwanese person, Nanny Nicole did teach me my bapama and the important things that a 21-year-old girl needs to know, like 我要买蝴蝶结的发箍. And I even got a tutor. But I think when I met my husband, I just assumed, as everybody else did, that my Chinese would just slowly improve. Well, of course, that didn't happen, but his English has improved greatly over the years. When I had kids, it was the same. Everybody said, oh, when you have kids, you'll learn together. But of course, I had children, and kids pick up languages really fast. They're not learning to read and write. They pick up the conversation at double the speed I am, and I'm left behind, still not understanding my 5-year-old. So yes, here I am, 12 years later, And at some point, my progress just kind of slowed down. And one day when I was teaching my adult class, I'm so impressed by my adult students. They're of all ages and they have responsibilities. They're busy adults. They also have jobs and families and lots of excuses not to be learning. But they prioritize their own personal goals, and I really feel that's awesome. And it made me acknowledge that I am not doing the same. And when I expressed this to my husband, the next morning he came to me and he said, you know what? If you don't want to learn, that's okay. If you do want to learn, that's also okay. We have a few months before I go back to work. You can use them to improve your life in Taiwan. And I 100% support you. And I've called the university. I've got all the information for you. You can start tomorrow if you want. Oh my goodness, I panicked. Oh my goodness, did I panic? I panicked so badly. Did I really want to do this? How can I do this? Nobody's going to be on the same level as me because I've been here so long that my level's a very strange one where I'm past the hello, what's your name? But I'm so nervous to speak. Like I have zero confidence speaking Chinese because no one understands what I'm trying to say. And I just feel like I'm always embarrassing myself. It's not something I've really advertised, but I've started a couple of months ago now and I really love my course. I do, I really love my class. I think it has been years since I've been able to travel and meet new people. And at this point in life, I'm not going to bars or I'm not working in a school or anything anymore. And so I don't get a lot of opportunity to meet new people. So I've really enjoyed this class because all of us are from different countries. All of us have totally different backgrounds, have totally different reasons for being in Taiwan. And we are all at different levels and have different reasons for joining the class. And so I think it makes the entire class very interesting. Like it's great to share our daily experiences here in Taiwan or debate our opinions on things. And even my teachers, I really like them. They're fantastic teachers, but it's not just that. I like them as people. So when they teach us things, they share their experiences or they can share a little about the culture and they encourage us to talk and express ourselves and discuss things and make the class much more interesting than I ever could have predicted. So that's another reason why I really like my class. Actually, yesterday they said, why don't you do your YouTubes in Chinese? They hear my Chinese. I don't know, we're only on lesson 8, unless I'm talking about the beef noodle shop or the different forms of transport. There is really not a lot I could put an entire YouTube video on, I'm gonna be honest. So I guess my point of this video is that really there are no excuses. It doesn't matter how long you've been here. It doesn't matter whether or not people can understand you, just keep going. Yes, it's definitely worth pursuing at any point in life, really, no excuses, do it. I know, I'm extremely lucky that I have Alex home helping me right now and my in-laws support. And you know what, I went to their house the other day and I sat down and I stayed for maybe half an hour by myself, just speaking Chinese. And it felt so good. It felt so good. This is my family. This is my family here in Taiwan. But after 10 years of being married, I could finally have a conversation with my in-laws. That's pretty amazing to me. So yes, I think I'm very grateful for the family support. And I'm very grateful for the class I'm in. My classmates really make me feel at ease considering the amount of mistakes I make daily. They always make me feel happy to be trying. And And yes, and I feel really grateful that I have been able to spend 12 years in a country that I love, doing what I love with the people I love, without anybody, except here on YouTube, anybody telling me to go back to my own country if I'm not willing to learn the language. I'm so glad that Taiwanese people are so understanding about how difficult Chinese is and are so happy to have foreigners come here and learn about their country and at least try, at least give it a go. So I would definitely say for anyone considering studying or considering studying in Taiwan, just go for it because Taiwanese people are so nice. Really, they're so nice. If you're looking for a country to study in that is not going to expect you to know their language, but will be so happy, so unbelievably happy to hear you give it a go, then yeah, Taiwan is definitely the place for you. It really is. And I'm sorry that it's taken me 12 years to do this. To be honest, with the life I'm living, I don't know how long I will be able to keep this up. I'm probably going to run out of funds at some point. So yeah, I don't know how long I could really keep this up. I felt embarrassed for enough years, and now I'm just feeling proud that I finally got on board and am learning and improving. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hearing about my journey learning Chinese. I hope that you guys continue to improve yourselves and do what makes you happy and what keeps you going in life too. And I will hopefully get another video out to you next week. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks, bye.